welcome back. Today I'm going to show how I start and end my day as a cabin crew. I usually start my day with 30 minutes or 1 hour of workout. I didn't have much time, so I had to wrap up soon. Hence, I started with some cardio, some skipping, and then I started returning home. In Bangalore, it's too breezy, and I've kept the background song so you can listen to it. Temperature in other places turns out to be 37 degrees, but here in Bangalore, it's still 26. Very breezy and very amazing. In this weather, the only thing which I need is tea and some pakoda. But I can't help it. I have decided to work as a cabin crew and I have to report to my work. Get ready properly and report to my work. I decided to freshen up and sit for my puja. That is also one of the daily rituals which I follow. As a cabin crew, it's not possible to do puja every day, but however, whenever I get time, I do sit for it and I do it. When I started flying as a cabin crew, I realized that I actually don't have any schedule or a roster, and I have to manage everything within this. And I started accepting this is my life, and I have to work accordingly. Hence, after doing my puja, I sat and I started getting ready for my work. The grooming standards have been laid down by the company, and that's all I have to follow. Before going for the grooming, I make sure that I do my skincare properly, so that none of the makeups cause any harm to my skin. I apply good amount of sunscreen. I had some time, so I had my breakfast. I couldn't cook it, so I had to order it from outside. So by the time it started raining, and I was waiting for my cab driver to arrive. The cab driver usually arrives on time. The time and the location will be provided by the company to the cab driver as well as to the crew. So, the cab driver will be reporting to your place, and accordingly, you have to sit in the cab. Well, my cab driver reported, and today I was going for my airport standby. So, airport standby is where I have to be there in the airport, and my company is going to call me if the crew has not reported on time, or there is like some immediate urgency of the crew, and the crew is going to take a lot of time to come from their home to the airport. Hence, there are few crew who are kept on reserve in the airport for an immediate basis. So the codes will also be given in the roster when you're flying and when you have the airport standby, and accordingly you have to prepare yourself for the day. We also have a designated area for the airport standby, and I was rostered for 8 hours of airport standby. Finally, my airport standby ended at 1900 hours, and I was provided a cab back to my home. I hope you liked it. Bye.